Magic108fm.com. I'm Earl the Pearl, and we're at Ron's Ranch. We're kicking it on this Saturday afternoon. It's hot outside. We have many special guests. Randy Skinner came through, Skin Tones in Pursuit, and also we had Devin, the cowboy, that was here. And so we're working our way up to Ron, and we have his better half that's visiting us. Her name is Miss Marge, and she is the operator of Newton Homeopathics, nurturing naturally since 1987. And they've got many herbs that they provide to the marketplace. They're natural and easy to use and for your entire family. And I want you to write this number down, 1-800-448-7256. And they're manufactured right here in America. That is very important. Family owned, veteran owned. It's all hometown, Newton Homeopathics. Welcome, Marge. Tell us about this fabulous company that's been around a long time.
Yeah, well, Ron and I have been running it since 2004. Dr. Schulten was the original founder. He was the genius behind it all. And Ron and I had a nonprofit that promoted all of natural health care, acupuncture, massage, all that. And Dr. Schulten was on our board of directors representing homeopathy. And homeopathy isn't exactly the same as herbs, although homeopathy can be made from herbs and plants, but it can be also made from animal and mineral. So it's actually regulated by the FDA. It's a little bit different than herbs and supplements and how it's made and how it's regulated, but it's all natural, no known side effects, and a lot of people are turning to natural because they don't want the side effects of a lot of the drugs that are out there. Mm-hmm. And I say, one of the advantages of, or silver linings to the cloud of the opioid epidemic is people are beginning to realize that drugs have a very dangerous side. Yes, and so if you can do something natural, not just with homeopathy, which is what we make, but
so that's a new
lifestyle.
Term. That's a brand new term for us
and
our listeners.
For a lot of people.
Homeopathy.
And homeopathy, it comes from the Greek words homeo meaning similar, and pathia meaning suffering. Meaning what can cause the suffering in its full form can help alleviate it in its homeopathic form. For example, Rus toxicodendron is poison ivy. So we take poison ivy, make it into homeopathic, and give it to somebody to get rid of the poison ivy, the rash, and the itching. And nobody really knows how homeopathy works.
Don't tell me you're building an immunity from...
Well, there's a whole lot of things we can't say because we aren't a drug.
That's
so
FDA.
Yeah. So I just throw that out there. But yes, I am very allergic to poison ivy, and so if I should get it, I take homeopathic poison ivy, and for me, it gets rid of the itching, which to me is the most aggravating part of getting poison ivy.
That is amazing. That is remarkable. Randy Skinner is sitting in here. I could just see myself scratching when she was saying that. Because when I was little, I was climbing a fence, man, and I got some of that on me again. And the oil I heard about in the song, what is it called? The oil that you usually take for poison ivy? It still made me scratch even more.
Camphor.
Yeah. Come on, Randy.
It's like pink. That pink.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I believe the homeopathy works much better. And you take it internally.
Okay.
And like I said, nobody knows for sure how it works, but it's believed to somehow trigger the healing, the body to bring to balance and do the healing. Because we always say homeopathy doesn't do the healing, the body does.
That's
and
right.
We don't encourage just homeopathy, we encourage lifestyle, people eating right, people exercising, people getting their mind right, eating as much natural food as you can instead of processed foods. And we believe that part of the reason we have such an epidemic of diabetes, hypertension, and all these things is because of people's lifestyle. It's not because they're ordained to have it. They're eating at fast food restaurants and drinking sodas and all of this instead of... I was raised on a farm in Wisconsin. Now, I am not a cowboy, I will tell you. I'm not a cowgirl either.
You can't be a cowgirl.
But I just happen to be married to one, and he's a good cowboy, let me tell you. I feel very comfortable riding a horse when he has the lead rope, but I don't ride it by myself. But I'm a farm girl from Wisconsin, so I was raised in the natural of having our own cows, having our own garden, and that sort of thing. So I'm a retired nurse of 30 years. You probably don't know that either,
No.
but So I say, well, I gave people drugs my first 30 years, and now I'm taking people off
away from drugs
for my next 30
Well,
years.
bless your heart.
So that's kind of my mission.
I've turned into a fan right quick because that's the road my wife and I have been on for quite some time now. And I think more of our listeners should be embracing that which comes from the ground, and then more natural substances. It'll promote a longer life and a better reality for us.
And it's a process. I tell people, we're all a work in progress. So don't feel you have to switch everything overnight. You just take one thing at a time, but just don't give up. If you fall back, you just do it again.
You're right. I mean, and we've got to have you back on to speak longer about this, because this is fabulous. It's nice that your company came to our attention, Newton Homeopathics, and it's natural and it's easy to use. And that number again, 1-800-448-7256. Miss Marge, thanks for talking to me.
Thank
You're
you.
fascinating. We want to have you back, and we look forward to speaking with you soon. Earl Z. Pearl on Magic108FM.com.